How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Marvel Bros. My name is Battery CEO. This is Sensei Finito, and welcome.
Yes, and today we are going to be covering DC FanDome 2021. It just took place yesterday. There was a ton of amazing DC news and just a tons of awesome stuff that happened yesterday.
Oh
And we're
yes.
gonna recap the highlights and some of the main points that and the takeaways that we appreciated. And yeah, so just make sure you guys join into the conversation and all that good
hmm
stuff.
Before we get into it, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros 23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. We post all of our content and much more.
That's right. And you can also check out our video right now on our website, www.marvelbros.com, where you can also purchase our merchandise or donate to help out what we are doing around these parts.
Oh yes. Well, without further ado, man, let's just get right into it because we have a
Yes,
lot.
sir.
There was a lot that they talked about. The
I
event was probably around what? Maybe four
think it was it was
hours,
like 4 hours,
30
almost
minutes.
4 hours, or it was like something like
It was a little over 4 hours because I remember at like 1 o'clock was the 4 hour mark because it started at 10, and they didn't do the Batman thing until like maybe 4:15, 1:15, 1:20, somewhere
that.
around there.
Mm,
So they were a little behind schedule, uh, but which is cool. However, they didn't release the schedule, so we didn't have much to work
yeah.
off. You had to stay throughout the whole event if you really wanted to see the things you were looking forward to, like the Flash, the new Aquaman,
Batman. Yeah.
Batman, all the different things that we were looking forward to. We had no idea when they were going to be released throughout the event. For sure, though, quickly you could tell that the Batman was going to be the very last thing in that event.
Mm.
But Sensei, What's the first big thing that we have to talk about today?
Well, first and foremost, what is up, Bedrock?
Yo,
Always here bright and early in the comment section,
how's
man.
it going?
Love to see you. How is your Sunday going, my man? Uh, so let me see. The first thing, my bad, I did not have it up. Oh, we have a new look for the CW's Flash series.
Oh yes.
So man, I mean, I'm just waiting for this show to become like movie canon. You know what I mean? Like,
hmm
because I know Ezra
He's been in that show.
from the movies
Yes.
has been in the show, and yeah, he's been in the shows as Flash. So, you know, but I mean, check this out. This
Yeah.
looks pretty amazing, man.
And I think the big change in this particular thing in this scene here is the boots. He has the new
Hmm.
golden boots. I don't know what the context of those are. I haven't kept up with the show since like season uh 3 or
Yeah,
4. But
I think
you know,
I've watched more than that, but I don't know
yeah.
what season we're on now. My man said I stopped watching it immediately.
I just didn't get a chance to finish one because it's a lot, and like each season
Yeah,
is long. You know what I mean? Like so, but like they're not bad. The storytelling's great. The acting's great. Like it's good content. It's just a
some of the
lot.
CGI is wonky,
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah,
just at times.
just for some reason, the running in this show with
It's
Flash
so much better.
is so much better than what we got in with Ezra and the
The
Snyder
actual
cut.
movies, like what? How disrespectful is that? Bedrock said his Sunday's going well. Love to hear it, my man.
Eh, it's always good to hear, man. But
Um, yeah, but I'm loving this. He looks awesome. I'm interested. Just a heads up to everyone, we haven't seen any of the trailers yet for anything, so we're not sure how anything is looking. But I'm hoping the Flash is looking a lot better in his own movie than he
yeah,
did in the Justice League
yeah.
movie. But this is looking dope.
Mhm. And
uh, this is the only look that we have, right,
yeah, this is the
for
only
the
one that
Flash.
they
Okay,
gave us, and I think the next photo that we had or did have, I just didn't include it in this one, was
was
just
actual the
was the
boots, right?
boots. But like I just
Mm,
think they look just like this. So it doesn't like show us anything extra or anything like that.
yeah.
Uh, but on that note, with the trailers, uh, hopefully our goal is to have those available to you guys throughout the week.
Yeah,
So just stay tuned for that. Be prepared for that because we're excited to really check out these trailers. Uh,
definitely,
a
definitely
a
pumped.
quick family matter popped up, and we weren't able to go through this live, but do the event live. But we're so excited to check out the trailers,
Yeah,
though.
we are
But
definitely pumped. But what do we have up next, man? Because I know it was a jam packed
yes,
day, yo.
so yesterday a lot of things were said, but among those they announced new seasons for a lot of different shows. They talked about uh, a lot of the things that are coming up in the future for a lot of DC content. Um,
Mm.
Two in particular that are getting brand new seasons are Titans and Doom Patrol. So both of them will
Ooh,
be getting a brand new season 4. Um, I know Pennyworth is going to be getting a new season. Harley Quinn's going to be getting a new season as well. They just released a teaser trailer for that. And I think
mm.
there's a couple other shows as well. They're going to be coming out with the next season. I think Young Justice released, I
Yeah,
think, the first 2 episodes of the next
yeah.
season
I
already.
think it's called Phantoms, Young Justice
Yeah,
Phantoms, or
so
something
that's
like
something to
that.
look out for. There's just a lot, but those are the big two that are getting the like fourth seasons now that the seasons
Yeah.
that they have now are about coming to an end. So, uh,
Mm.
I know you've watched both. I haven't finished
Yeah.
Doom Patrol or
I
Titans.
haven't finished Doom Patrol either, but what I have seen from Doom
Hmm.
Patrol is freaking pretty is really good. You know, the
Yeah,
story is good. Everyone's and Doom Patrol is one of those shows that tells a very
it's very
good
unique.
story for each character, so to
Hmm.
speak. If you've ever seen Heroes, then you know how like they were able to really balance out telling multiple stories at one time.
Hmm.
And I feel like Doom Patrol does something very similar in the way that they, you know, kind of weave all of everyone's stories, backstories,
Yeah.
mind you, together to make the new story cohesive and go forward. But Doom Patrol is a wild show, bro. Like it is crazy.
Hmm.
It's like you can't you can't think normally when
Hmm.
watching that show because it's
Yeah.
completely out of the box. So everyone that will watch it, you're warned if you have not seen it yet. Uh, but Titans is amazing. I'm in Titans right now. I'm almost done. Me and Remy just started watching it again.
Hmm.
We caught up and then we stopped watching it when they were still. I forgot that they were releasing them weekly, so we
Yeah.
fell behind again. So now we're catching back up,
Hmm.
but everything's been looking good. Um, Bedrock said, "I'm not too excited about the next season of The Flash. The quality of the show has gone down, in my opinion."
Dang, it's so sad to hear.
Dang, yeah, I didn't know that because I feel like everyone's been like kind of going crazy about The Flash. You know,
Hmm.
like I feel like it's always trending, so to speak.
Yeah, like that's the one. Like that's the main one after Arrow. You know what I mean? And it's
Hmm.
like I can see why it's kind of gotten to that point though, because like it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot for not only the actors, but for like the people that have to make it. You know, so like I'm interested. I don't know. Uh,
Yeah.
Maybe I have to catch up. It'll take me like two
Mm,
centuries, but you know, I'll
facts.
catch up. Uh, uh, but that might be something that we do. I don't know,
Yeah.
because the Flash is definitely pivotal to the CW world in terms of DC. Um,
Yes.
and all of them are, to be honest, because you have to really kind of keep up with all of them, especially if they have like big events to get to where
Yeah.
they got. you know, uh, and that's something that they've done really well in the past as well with the big events that they have with CW.
Yeah, they weave their story like the TV show does a really good job, but the movies just like I don't know, man. But the
Uh,
shows are really good at making a
mhm,
cohesive
yeah.
statement. Uh, what did Andrew? What's Andrew saying right
Yo,
here?
what's up, Andrew?
How you doing, man? Hearing Michael Keaton's Batman and the '89 Batman music, Danny Elfman in the Flash trailer gave me chills. Yeah, bro, we have not checked
We're
out
going to
those
though. We're going to right
trailers
after
yet,
this.
but yeah, we're definitely gonna check those out. So you'll be able to see those trailer reactions coming out this week. So make sure you turn your
Mhm,
notifications on and make sure you subscribe so you can get those when we do the trailer reactions
mhm.
for them. Um,
You know what
but
though?
what?
I have heard though a lot of people, you know, with the Flash and the Batman trailer, chills, bro, chills. So
Ooh.
that's something that I look forward to. I don't
I'm
know.
freaking.
I'm excited, man. I mean, the
I'm
Flash,
pumped, bro.
the Flash is the trailer that we've been kind of waiting on. It sucks that it's taking this long for us to actually see the trailer.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm excited, man. And the stills that we got from that were fantastic.
Mm.
Um,
Batman trailer was fire. I'm Vengeance. Nice.
yep. But
Yeah, bro. I let's see what's up next. We have some new stills for Aquaman
yep.
and the Lost Kingdom. Let's
I'm pretty
see.
excited for this one, man. I hope it's an improvement. I know you don't have. I know you're not the biggest fan of the first Aquaman, you know, but
Bro, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? It was good, but it wasn't good at the same
yeah.
time. I think that was kind of the issue with all of these
Hmm.
DC movies that we got in the first round, so to speak, is they
Hmm.
all just kind of scrap. They didn't quite nourish the itch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, when you got that real bad itch that you need and it never and you're not really able to scratch it because you're
Yeah.
busy and you can't really like get into it. You're in the middle of class and you got it on your back and you can't really get it. That's how I've been feeling about DC up until now,
Yeah.
like it's been awesome, but like it ain't really dug in the itch like I needed to. Uh but I mean, from what we've seen so far with the new direction, everything has been kind of going.
Hmm.
It even with the Wonder Woman movie that was terrible, that you could see that they were trying to go in a different direction, though. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So this is hopefully with all the stuff we're going to see in here, it's going to be good. I mean,
Mhm.
uh, I can't think of the act. Jason Momoa is a really good actor, yo.
Oh
So
yeah, I love
hopefully
Jason.
they utilize his chops,
Hmm.
a little bit better than they did in the first one. I guess
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he did right in the first Aquaman movie? You know what I mean?
I can't say they've made him look bad. I think made maybe would have
Mm.
made him look bad at all is some of the comedy that they chose to go with in the first one. But
Mm.
it's not like a do or die for the career, in my opinion. But like, I
Of course not in the
I could see where you're going though. I could see where you're going with that.
yeah.
Um, Real quick though, right now we're going to be showing you guys three of the stills that we showed.
Hmm.
However, there are more stills for this available on our Instagram at Mama Rose
Ooh.
23. So go to our Instagram if you want to see the rest of the stills because I think there's a couple more extra in there that aren't that we aren't going to be showing to you right now. But go
Ooh.
check that out if you want to go see
Definitely
more.
check those out. I
But what do
like
we
this
got?
one. This one looks dope. Man,
Ooh,
this is one that
yeah.
I'm glad to see. We were kind of talking about this one before we went live.
Hmm.
I hope he's not.
They,
Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I'm saying. Go ahead.
I don't want to say they kind of did him dirty in the first one, you know, but like I really like his character. Kind of went through. His character went through some real stuff,
Bro,
losing his
yeah.
dad the way he did, and like Aquaman did nothing to help. Like even though he could have, like
Hmm.
that's a wild drive, and I want to see what Manson could bring to the table as in terms of as the bad guy because this is the first bad guy in a long time that hasn't been killed off after the first movie for some reason.
True.
You know, so this might be the villain. It might be. It might be the Killmonger to the DC
Ooh.
world that isn't dead. You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what he can bring to the table.
Yeah. That's a good point, man, because I definitely didn't think about it like that. But you have a good point there. Because they're killing off all villains nowadays. And Yaya, I think that is that his name, correct? Yaya Abdul. He's a great
Yeah, I
actor,
think that's his
yo.
name. Yeah,
And he's a great actor. So to
and
see
he's
him
blown
be
up
able to come back,
since the first
ah,
Aquaman.
exactly. So hopefully they give him a little bit more depth in the movie as well, because now he's got a little bit more feet.
Yep.
But I think we're supposed to see some really amazing things in this Aquaman movie, and almost all the DC content we have to come is supposed to be like next level, like
Yeah.
on paper, so to speak.
Hmm.
So I'm just hoping that they really fulfill that. I mean,
Hmm.
look at this. This looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. But
Hmm.
at the same time, it kind of looks like he's in a cockpit for on like a Power Rangers movie. So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, bro, I'm right on the fence a bit. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, what's like
Yeah. I want to know what's happening. Like I really do, because
yes.
again, you're not wrong on that part. But like I know he his character doesn't breathe underwater, so I can so like I'm curious to know like if
Mhm.
it's like a specific ship. Um, because that first scene we see of Jason Momoa, I'm pretty sure what he's supposed to be on is a seahorse,
Okay,
and I think
okay,
they released some like drawings and stuff, and he's supposed to be on the seahorses in
ooh,
this movie, and I think that's what that was depicting.
okay,
But yeah, man, all in all though, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with this character. I just hope they don't like mess it up because uh Manta in the comics works, in person.
yes.
His suit does look funny, with the way the head is. So they really
Mm,
have to kind of do him right uh, to even make him look good. You know what I mean?
facts.
But I'm excited, man. I think Aquaman 2 is going to be one of the better DC movies that we've gotten. I feel like.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Because I mean, the first Aquaman was one of the better DC movies in that genre as
Mhm.
well. So, I'm excited for it, but I'm trying to keep my hopes
No, yeah.
equal out for this movie in
Mhm.
particular. For everything else, though, like I have really high hopes for like basically everything else. But this one, I'm just trying to keep. I want to keep my expectations not low,
Yeah,
but decent. So
yeah.
I'm not disappointed when we get it.
Hmm.
But I think this looks. I think it's a good first look. I think the picture that we got of Aquaman,
Hmm.
like the one that we had put in our pop culture news update before, I
Hmm.
think that was great. Like I think that
Hmm.
was a great first look at everything that we could
Like how
see.
his suit's gonna look and everything.
How his suit's gonna look, like how he was in like the sand area. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
all of that was really cool. So
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, we'll see.
Well, up next we got. Okay, so and this everything we're about to say, like everything we've said, is about the same order that it was kind of released in.
Okay.
Um, One of the next things they really talk about was Black Adam, and they did release
Ooh.
some footage and behind the scenes stuff from Black Adam. We finally
Okay.
get to see The Rock in the suit, um, but they also revealed uh, some suit designs for some other characters that are going to be featured in Black Adam, and I'm talking Cyclone, Hawkman, Atom Smasher, and Doctor Fate. And
Like,
this,
bro,
yeah,
excuse me?
yeah, and I was not ready because these suits designs are look pretty.
Yeah.
They look pretty legendary. Like it's kind of like you cannot say they're not cool.
No, everything
Honestly,
looks really awesome, yo. Like this, like let's start it off with Bow Shika Wow Wow. Like,
this
let's
is
look at that.
um
That's beautiful.
like look at that. Just looks hella clean. You know what I
Look
mean?
at yeah, that really does look super clean, bro.
This is Atom Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I'm just so excited to see how like the whole suits look like, I can't wait for
Yes.
that still to come out with all of them standing next to each other in like a group or something, you know?
Yeah, that's gonna be the one,
It's gonna
bro.
be the
That's
one.
definitely gonna be the one. Yeah, because these, I mean, look at this. This just looks so good. The stitching, like
Yeah.
when you can see down to how the stitching is, like that's when it really makes the suit like pop, and it's gonna have like a type of glow to it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like okay, so I guess the best thing I can compare it to, have you guys seen the PlayStation 5 controllers? How like the
Oh,
stitching on the controllers or
yeah.
like the grip is like really, 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 really small X's, O's, triangles, and
Yeah.
squares from the controller, and it's clean just like that, and that is pretty awesome.
Mm.
Um, but I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This is pretty. This is a great first start for one of the many characters that I'm sure are going to be in this movie. Um,
Yeah.
and I'm excited to see what the teaser looks like because I want to know if like what else they show.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure we see quite a. I don't know if we see quite a bit, but I know it's gonna be enough to give us a little bit of you know
Hmm.
a little bit of Ghibli's. Like, look at that.
Ooh,
Oh
Hawk. That
man.
looks like something straight out of Game of Thrones, bro. Like
For
that's
real, it really does.
Or Aragon,
It's
bro. That's Aragon right there.
ooh, facts. Straight Aragon. It seems like they're really gonna do justice to Hawkman.
Hmm.
That's what this is making me feel like. I mean, look at the once again, look at the stitching, because this looks like it might be on his chest or
Hmm.
something. And just look at it looks like some medieval chain mill type of armor. So
Hmm.
awesome. Like this looks amazing.
Yeah, and I really like how the red center there really kind of, uh,
It's like ruby or something.
yeah, it really does a great job of making that eagle bird, that hawk, stand out, and that's awesome.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They did a really good job. The leather, yeah, bro, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
This is probably my favorite one
And
out of the four.
then
Ooh,
Cyclone,
Cyclone.
yo.
Yep. I So I don't know if this is something we've talked about in our previous pop culture update. They were
Hmm.
originally going to have plans to bring in Hawk Girl. However, and that's who The Rock even wanted to part, but like Warner Brothers was like, nah. We kind of have plans for that character later on, but you are welcome to use Cyclone. So that's how she kind of got brought into this. Uh,
Mm.
but according to The Rock, the person who's going to be playing this character, Cyclone, is really great, and she looks
Ooh.
pretty awesome, and I'm excited to see what her character can bring to the story.
Akash,
Yo,
how you doing?
how's it going?
Have you watched Free Guy in Disney Hotstar? No, but we have seen it in the
We have
theaters
seen it
though.
in the theaters. Yes,
And
we
that
have a
movie
reaction.
is yeah. Oh yeah, we do have a reaction to that one.
We have a reaction and breakdown for that movie on our YouTube right now. If you want to check
We
that out,
definitely do.
we had a blast watching Free Guy. That was actually a really fun
For
movie,
real.
uh, and we were not prepared at all for the stuff that we saw in that movie. That was a great movie.
Facts. It really was a really good movie,
But
bro.
that's right, I forgot. It got put on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I definitely forgot.
But
Let's see. Let's see.
the next photo, though, I'm really excited. I want to see how his whole suit looks like uh, for Doctor Fate.
Oh, did you? I
Oh
don't
no!
think. Yeah, I don't think there's.
Oh no! We apologize. I apologize. I thought there was. Uh, I don't know. Damn. I apologize, guys, but it's his helmet.
Oh, yeah. I don't
That's
think I don't think I've seen that one either. To
Yeah.
be
That
honest.
it's in his helmet. And again, these are all available on our YouTube, on our Instagram, Twitch, not our Twitch. I'm sorry. Available on Instagram, Facebook, and our Twitter, where you can check out
Mm,
all these photos at Marvel's 23. Um, if you can't see them here, so that's something to check out as well.
yeah, definitely. Hello, you two. Great job with Marvel Bros. Thank you, my mother. I
How's it
appreciate
going?
you. But yeah, Akash, we just put up the link for our free guy movie review and discussion in the comment section below, so you can click that link and check it out. And he said, "What are we talking about? We're talking about we're covering DC FanDome that just happened yesterday. So yeah, we're
Mhm.
covering that, breaking it down
Yep.
and stuff."
But what are we talking about next, man? My friend. This next one's a pretty big
Coming
deal.
up next, yo, Milestone animated films is currently in the works at Warner Bros. Yo,
Yes.
so this is gonna be this is what this is.
Yes. And from what I understand, Milestone is a company that's like a subsidiary, very similar to like Vertigo Comics to like
Mm.
DC, where they are allowing like young writers and artists to be a part and make their own stories that are in the DC world, but are separate from the
Ooh.
DC world. So like
Ooh.
they can do whatever they want. That's not necessarily canon to DC. Uh, but for
So
up to this
almost
point,
like Star Wars Vision type of
yes,
thing, but for
almost like, yes,
DC.
exactly. Probably that's the best way to
Okay.
probably put it. Um, and up to this point, they've done some pretty awesome DC crossovers with the Milestone label. So I'm excited to
Ooh,
see what the animated uh, interpretation is going to be about. Because again, like just here we have is that
yeah.
Green
S-
Lantern, Static Shock?
Yeah, and then this looks like
Oh,
some type of
I have the issue number one for that particular dude, and I think the girl
oh,
next to him is Black Hammer. I think that's who that is.
ooh.
And I have an issue number one for that as well, and that's actually a pretty interesting story as well. I could be wrong though. That also might be someone else. But all
This
four of
Static
these,
Shock right here looks
yeah.
amazing. He
Um.
kind of looks like this infamous
Mm,
son,
okay.
the son of Infamous or
Yeah.
something, or it's something like that.
Yeah. Another thing that I didn't report it because we had reported it a long time ago, uh,
Hmm.
and I thought it was confirmed a long time
Second
ago as
son,
well.
that's what it's called.
Uh, but Static Shock movie is in the works
Yeah,
with Michael B. Jordan, like we said,
yeah.
and I think there's a couple other people that they announced are going to be working on it. But that is
Mhm.
happening. The live action will be coming, so keep an eye for that as well.
Definitely pumped for that. I think that live action Static Shock is going to be amazing. As a kid, Static Shock got me kind of into DC
Oh yeah,
entirely because like they had the crossovers with the Justice League show as well. So it was really cool, bro.
all the
And
different
I'm
Batmans as well.
mhm.
It was a good
Yeah,
show,
for
man.
real. That's true. That's true. And I'm just happy that we get to see, Static Shock come to the big screen. And I hope they
Yeah.
choose everything really good. And Michael B. Jordan has the show on Netflix, Raising Dion. And that is
Oh.
pretty good. It's pretty good. And it's like kind of
Mhm,
like a superhero type of story as
mhm,
well. And he did a pretty good job on it. So I'm interested to see how he can do with this type of movie at
mhm.
this scale, especially if Warner Brothers let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah. Mhm. So again, all these is pretty awesome. I mean, talked about a lot of different animated stuff in the DC world. This is one of the many that they talked about. But we're gonna move right along. This one caught me off guard. I think this one caught a lot of people off guard. I didn't
Yeah,
know this
we
needed
weren't.
to be changed.
Yeah, we weren't sure what was going on with this one, but
Superman. He has a new mission statement. And this is a big deal, apparently. Uh, I don't know what the old one was. Let me look up what the old one was. Uh,
truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
yep. That is the new motto. But the old one was truth, justice, and the American way. You know.
Hmm.
Uh,
Very America-ish.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It sounds great. It really
Yeah.
does. It sounds great. I think
Hmm.
both have their positives. You know, but how do you feel about this one? Man? I don't know. I just didn't know this was a thing.
I'm gonna keep it honest, man. I didn't even know his old motto, so this didn't really, but I mean, it makes sense at the end of the day. At the same time, because I don't think Superman was ever like the Captain America kind of person
Yeah.
per se. Like, I don't know, man.
No,
But
I feel it.
uh, so I mean, he's a Krypton, so he's not even, he's not. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So I
Mhm.
don't know, man. Uh, so it's cool though. I mean, the picture looks dope.
Yeah, I would love to have this in my room though as a poster. Like really, honestly,
For real,
in
it
the
feels
back.
like I'm about to get recruited.
Yeah. Justice League hire me. Heck,
Facts.
I'll be your IT guy. I'll be the guy behind the computer. but but yeah, this was something cool that they announced that I didn't think was happening, but it happened. So
Mhm.
something to think about.
Yep. Let us know how you guys feel about the change to Superman's motto. Do you think it should be the old one? Did you even know that there was an old one? Let us
Yeah.
know in the comment section
Yeah, I
down
didn't
below.
know he had a motto or a mantra. I think that's what the word they used
Yeah.
was. Oh, he has a new mantra: truth, justice, a better tomorrow. Yeah. But what do we got up next, man?
Man, coming up next, yo, we have a new look at DC's League of Super Pets that is going to that will be featuring The Rock as Crypto, the Super Dog, and Kevin Hart as Ace the Bat Hound, yo. That's
Hmm.
gonna be this is gonna be crazy. Bedrock said he didn't even know Superman had. Yeah, we didn't either, man.
Yeah,
um,
we.
take a look at Kevin Hart as Bat Hound, yo. This is gonna be amazing. I think this is good.
It's gonna be a good. It's a show, a movie or a show. I think it's a movie.
I think it's a movie.
It's a
Yeah.
movie. Also, the cast is
Freaking stacked.
it's stacked. So I'm talking Keanu Reeves, John Krasinski, Kate McKinnon, Kevin Connery, Diego
Mhm.
Luna, Vanessa Bayer, Natasha Leone, and Mark Moran. And I those are just a few
Some. Yeah.
of the lot that are going to be in this movie. So that's something to look forward to. This is something that was teased a little bit ago. And I think there might be a new teaser for this as well that we'll probably be checking out. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I love that Kevin Hart Rock dynamic. I really do. And everything that they're
Definitely.
in, it's always really fun to watch. For not only for the comedic aspect, but for the family. That's always cool.
That's true. That's definitely true, man. And I'm super excited to see this one, man. I think it's gonna be a good mixture of humor and
Hmm.
action and kind of
Hmm.
be what we wanted Bolt to be. Because
Yeah,
Bolt kind of finessed everyone in the type of
yeah.
movie that it was.
And Bolt
At
was a great
the,
movie.
yeah, it was a great movie, don't get me wrong.
It
But,
was. I was.
you know, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? It could have been like
Yeah,
amazing if he actually had powers, because that's what I really
yeah.
thought it was going to be.
That's
Like
what I
as a
thought
kid,
too,
I
man.
was like,
And
"Oh yeah," and then watching it, it was like, "What?
he's just a
this
regular
is
dog.
this isn't what I asked for." So
Yeah.
this seems like it's going to be amazing. It looks really good. Like Bat Hound. Just imagining Kevin Hart's voice coming from Bat Hound, it's going to be hilarious, yo. It's going to be hilarious. And
Hmm.
then if we take a look at Crypto, yo, Crypto looks
Clean.
amazing. Yeah, he looks amazing. And when we've seen Crypto, uh, when I can't remember what movie it was for, but they had him come on screen and it said Super Pets in the background, and then he ran onto the
Oh
screen and then
yeah,
he flew away, and then we were like, oh, that looks super clean.
yeah.
So like, I'm
I
super pumped
forgot.
for the.
I forgot what we were watching, and
I
it was.
don't know.
It might have been a DC movie a new DC movie that we are gonna check out, and it popped up.
What DC movie has came out recently, bro? There hasn't
That's
been any.
that's yeah. That's what I'm. Maybe it wasn't a DC. I don't know.
It
I
was a
it did.
It had to be like a Marvel movie or
It
something.
popped up though. I remember that because we were all like, I was mad because we were supposed to react to it, and then
Yeah, exactly.
and it had came on, and I was like, shit. And you're like, wait, what is this? And I was like, oh, bro, it was on the list. It was on the list.
Yeah, and
uh,
that was awesome. And then that's when we found out that it was going to be Dwayne Johnson as Crypto's voice, which is going to be freaking crazy as well. So, I mean, I can't wait for it, man. I think this is going to be awesome, and I'm really happy to see DC like utilizing having The Rock there
yeah.
because they can do some stuff.
Oh yeah.
They can do some stuff.
They do a lot of good stuff together. But
Yeah.
but
But
yeah,
yeah, man, I'm pumped for that. That's going to be awesome. Super Pets is probably going to be a day one release that I that we check
mhm,
out. Bring Jay along.
yeah.
Bring the
I feel there's a lot of potential in their animated stuff, man. They just need to make it more mainstream and more canon because
yeah.
they do a good job. They pump them out so fast. It's like you can't like
It's like how.
yeah, but like most of them, they're all pretty good. You know what I mean? They're not all. They don't. They usually all do hit the mark. So
Mm,
at least in my opinion, I know a lot of people don't. Also, kind of disagree with them. Sometimes, but a lot of
yeah.
the best stuff I've gotten from DC is from the animated stuff. So I just wish they did a little more with that in terms of canon stuff. But um, maybe this will be the first step to that. I don't know.
Hmm.
But moving right along, though, we got new steals from the Flash. Now,
Ooh.
this one was pretty epic. Again, we weren't watching it live, but I was on Twitter like refreshing, and saw people post these pictures popping up, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this looks epic. And again, we have a couple on here. However, there's a lot more for you to check out at our Instagram at MarvelBros23. We only have a couple to show you here, but the rest of them that you can see are available on our Instagram, on our Facebook, and on our Twitter. So check that out.
Definitely. So going into this first still though, like,
Yo,
bro,
look at Batman.
like,
That's
yo,
silhouette, bro. Like
pumped for it.
that's something I'd have on my screen as I'm getting ready to
Facts.
just stream. Like this is the moment right here.
Literally.
Or like stand by, be back, like that. I feel like
Yeah.
that could be, just this and the Batcave. First off,
Yeah. The Batcave.
the nostalgia I'm getting from this one still right here,
For real.
epic, epic.
Definitely.
I'm excited to see this trailer so much, but I just don't even know what to think because this trailer looks like it's going to show us a lot of awesome stuff, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped. I can't wait to check out all of these different trailers, man, and see what's going on and get a little bit of taste for everything. So pumped. We've been waiting so long for all of this content and stuff.
Mhm.
I feel like it's about time we get to check it out. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, like you said, the nostalgia right here is freaking through the roof. But this next still, like when I saw it, it freaking took me by complete surprise.
Yes.
Boom. Look
So,
at that.
bro, this is what we talked about in our past culture. Like, yo, what if we get multiple flashes and
Hmm.
and sure enough, I think the flash next to him uh is the one that's utilizing an old Batman suit for his flash suit.
Oh, I remember we saw that.
Because that's
I
the one that we
remember seeing
saw.
that.
And then obviously we have
And
Supergirl
then,
in the background
yeah.
as well. Um and this was one of the first stills that I saw, bro. No, wait. I was
Ooh.
already getting ready to post the stills of the flash that I had, and then this still popped up, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta post this first. Like, what are we doing?" uh,
Yeah,
man, it caught me by surprise. I'm surprised they even showed this to us. I'm being honest.
for real. They want us to know that it's about to be going down in this movie.
Hmm.
Like, they were like, oh, we see you, Spider Man.
Yeah, we got to compete. We got to compete.
Facts.
But man,
This
I'm
looks.
just I'm excited to see how they're going to perform, though, man.
Mhm.
Obviously, Ezra Miller can do his thing. I don't know the other two in the back though, so I'm curious to see how.
I'm a little nervous about her just even off of this picture, to be completely honest. Just how she's
Yeah,
looking right here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a little. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Who?
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll get a better vibe in the trailer
exactly. That's what I'm really waiting
because I
for.
think most of the stuff that we're showing you guys are screenshots from the trailers themselves or from the
Mm,
stream itself that other people took that we put up. So that's something that also can play in part as to why she might be looking like she's about to close her eyes mid shot.
yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
uh,
it's
so
not a good look, bro. And
something to think about. Something to think about. But
then I think we have one more still. And this, man.
yeah, and
Yo.
it looks cool, but I, I feel like it's not done yet. Do you get that vibe?
Yeah, man. It
You
kind of
know,
almost looks like it was put on top of the
mhm.
picture there. You know what I mean? Like,
I think this is the time traveling suit. Uh, on Instagram, there's a better
mm,
still that you guys could check out that of his suit like this, like fully activated, and the lines and
ooh.
the electricity are way more prevalent. Um, and I think those ones came out after I had already posted couple that I had posted on Twitter. Um, but on our Instagram, there are some better ones there that you could check out that really kind of highlight uh, the Flash.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those look pretty
Yeah,
crazy. It looks really awesome. I can't wait to check this movie out. It seems like it's going to be
it's been a good time, man.
a good time. 40x here we come for all of it.
No, for real. let us know how you guys felt about the Flash stills, or just like the whole Flash portion of DC fandom. I know this is one of the two events that everyone was waiting to see,
Yeah,
and the Batman came out shortly after. So
one of the three, really, right? Because this is the first time we got to see Black
yeah,
Adam
yeah,
as well.
Black
So
Adam,
that,
the Flash, and the Batman were like the big three that everyone was kind of like, this is our moment. Like
yeah,
this is why we're alive, right? Like that's like that type of dedication
yeah.
uh was there, so but man, I'm excited.
Yo, I'm definitely excited for all of this stuff to come. Yo,
Hmm.
let's check out what we got coming in
This next one's
on the
gonna be
next
hype, bro.
one. Gwendolyn Christie has officially been casted as Lucifer for the upcoming Netflix series The Sandman.
Yes. And this cast already stacked, right? I'm a Game of Thrones fan, and I loved her character in Game of Thrones so much. And I thought this still was just,
Yeah, man, this looks
I died inside.
whoa.
I really did. I was like, yo, the vibe that I got, because like have you watched Lucifer on Netflix?
Yes, the show
Bro, it's a
Lucifer.
good
I've seen
show.
some of it. I
It's a
haven't
really
watched
good
all
show.
of it, but yeah, it is a good show. It's
I'm
solid.
excited. I want to see like what's their interpretation of Lucifer. Do you think it's
Mm.
gonna have like? Do you think she's gonna have like that comedic, like do whatever I want, have fun type of vibe, or like this looks like she's like, I'm the devil, and
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna
I don't know
show
if
you
you've
what I
ever
can
seen Supernatural, but she's giving me straight Crowley vibes. You know
do.
what I
Yeah,
mean? Like she seems definitely like she's like a little evil.
like a Killmonger vibe, like type of vibe. Like this look,
Yeah,
I feel like I'm about to get Killmongered. Uh,
yeah,
like chilling, bro,
yeah,
chilling. I'm
definitely.
excited to see
I
this.
mean, I was about to say the Sandman seems like it's gonna be freaking crazy. That
Yo,
if you guys haven't already, make sure you check out our trailer reaction for the Sandman. It's up on our
hmm
YouTube channel
hmm
right now. And I mean, yo, we had no. I don't think we really knew what we were going to be getting into all the way
no,
until we
yeah,
really checked out that trailer.
and
And
there's an ongoing audiobook right now as well that you can tune in for the
mm,
Sandman. I don't know what if it's connected to a specific book or it's just like an audio monologue show that you could listen to on. I think it's on
okay,
audiobooks or on
okay,
Amazon. I'm not sure, but that's something to keep in mind, and that's something that we might maybe we might check it out. I don't know.
yeah.
Get a little teaser for what's to come in the Sandman. And again, uh we've gotten some really awesome comments kind of explaining the Sandman
Mhm.
on the Sandman first look trailer. But if you have any other information without spoiling stuff per se, put it down in the comments. Let us know. Because this is one of the many projects that we're really hyped about. Uh Next to projects like the Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time is definitely another project that we've been super excited about. Uh, we just released another trailer, not a trailer reaction, but it's a clip that was released, and we checked that out. And you guys have been
Yeah,
blowing it up in the comments. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate that.
yeah, man.
So,
You guys are always coming through when
hmm
we to give us a little bit more
hmm
scale, so to speak.
but I'm pumped, man. I think the Sandman is going to be one of the best shows that we're going to get through Netflix. And I think it's going to really open the door in terms of what DC can do in the bigger scheme of things, utilizing other
Mm,
platforms. Um, Better than Marvel, probably too, because Marvel they've kind of dropped the ball a little bit
yeah,
in terms of like utilizing the Marvel shows. But I feel
for
like
real.
this is DC's opportunity to really kind of open up the
Not
horizon.
drop the ball.
Yeah. Um, with that said, the Sandman is not necessarily like DC,
Yeah,
but it is a subsidiary of DC. So that's you know there's some play in there. So I'm excited to see what happens.
definitely. Hey man, I think it's all gonna be. I think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be great. Uh, really excited for. Really excited for it. But once again, you know what is really this gonna do for DC, man? Like,
Mhm.
we need some stuff coming out that's gonna be cohesive. But I, you feel me? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Well, on that point, they've done a good job of doing all these the individual stories they've done the past couple like 2 years. They've
Mm,
done really well. Like the Joker's
yeah.
done really well. What was the other one they did that was kind of a solo? Was it just the Joker? Oh no. Well, they're coming out with more solo ones, like Batgirl. The Batman is technically a solo thing as well. Like they're coming out with a lot of solo based
Mm,
projects, and typically those solo ones that they've done, they're pretty good. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see how they come out.
definitely.
But what do we got up next?
Why don't you let me
It's a good point. It's a good point. Well,
know?
we have our first official look at the Blue Beetle film, and wow, I'm not exaggerating. When they showed this, everyone on Twitter blew up. Like we were just not ready to see how like this is concept art that's going to kind of represent what Blue Beetle will look like in the film. Um,
Yeah,
but man, it blew everyone away. I'm so excited. Look at that. Like
bruh,
that look, yo.
this looks amazing.
And for those of you guys
I
who
want to
don't
look at
know,
this big real quick. Like, this looks freaking
oh
amazing.
dude, that looks clean.
Oh my
And then
god,
you got
bro! Look at
Horde
that.
Industries in the back. Okay, seems like an important tip there,
Yo, that just seems. Oh,
bro. And his character is pretty awesome. We've never seen him in live action before. However, he's in a lot of the animated stuff, a lot of the Teen Titans stuff
yeah,
that we see, and his character's great.
Young Justice, I believe.
Um, a little background though, he is going to be the first live action Hispanic superhero per se in the DC world. Um,
Oh,
then it's a little exciting.
yeah,
Uh, like other than that, I want to know like what it's going to be about. Like I really don't. Obviously, Cord Industries might be playing a big role in that story there,
for
uh,
real.
but from what I understand, like an alien piece of technology latches on to our main character, and I forget his name. Um, but and when this he can activate the suit on and off, like to cut, like almost like uh Iron Man's nanotech armor.
Yeah,
Kind of has that same vibe to it. Um, except when he activates it, sometimes it's like the kill mode for Spider-Man as well.
yeah,
So he can go super OP really fast. Uh, but I'm excited for this, man. I really am.
yeah, man. It seems like DC's trying to put some shows down, right? Some
Yep.
movies down. They're trying to put their foot down and be like, hey, I know we messed up in the past, but we got a lot more stuff to come.
Oh yeah.
And this looks great, bro.
Mhm.
Like, if they can even mimic a fraction of this, I think we'll be excited because
No, 100%.
like this looks great. And like you just said, with the whole kill mode and all of that, you never know what you can get with Blue Beetle because if I'm not mistaken, his suit is somewhat symbiotic with him and what
Yeah,
he
it can kind of
does.
do its own
So
thing if he
yeah,
chooses.
it's very venomous in a way. So he'll think he's just
They kind of got a
doing
toxic
something.
relationship.
Facts, facts. And I'm interested to see how they tackle that. I want to know what character, what actor, I mean, they're going to use to portray this
Hmm.
character. And there are, I believe, about 3 or 4 different iterations of Blue Beetle.
Hmm.
So I'm even interested to see which one they're going to be using
Yeah.
with that. So it'll be great to see, man. And this is going to be live action, right? It's not going to be an animated
Yeah,
thing.
this will be live action.
Yeah.
However, this one and as well as the next one as well,
Oh,
or not the next one, Blue Beetle and the Batgirl movie, they're both coming out on HBO Max. So
yeah.
they're not coming out in theaters, which is a little upsetting. But I could see why DC wants to do that. You know,
They're
obviously taking.
nervous, yo.
Yeah, it's a little nervous, a little nerve wracking, making movies that aren't that might not get a whole lot in the box office, but can do a lot really
Hmm.
well in HBO. And maybe it's a smart move on their part. You know, uh, it just would be. I'd much prefer like maybe a double, like maybe if it's in theaters for like a week or a week, 2 weeks, and then the rest it's exclusively on HBO Max. I think that'd probably be the way to do it because
Yeah,
I don't know. That just seems like something I'd want to see on the big screen. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Especially Batgirl. That's another big one.
But it seems like they're really trying to utilize their HBO Max platform
Yep.
as much as possible.
Hmm.
So, you know, at the same time, they're going to be releasing movies, shows, and that's one thing that they do have a foot up on Marvel, so to speak,
Hmm.
with is that they can literally just flood us with content because there
Yeah.
is no cohesiveness. So we can have this movie, then that movie, and then have a whole other movie, you know what I mean, and just keep having them
Yeah.
back to back because like it doesn't have any
Yeah.
cohesiveness to it. So
And they could do
we can
it.
get three Batman movies back to back that have nothing to do with each other. So
Yep.
so it's just let's see let's see where we go. They
Hmm.
can
But
start three Batman trilogies.
yeah, for real. This next one's gonna be pretty hot though, man. What do we got?
Yeah, man. Coming up next, you kind of touched on it a little. Oh no, nope, whoop, my bad. We have a Battle of the Super Sons animated film, which is in the works and will release in 2022.
Yes,
And
this one
that seems like it's gonna be awesome.
is pretty huge. This is basically like Batman v Superman, but I think with
They're kids.
the kids. So is it John Kent?
Yeah,
I
John
think it's
Kent and Damian Wayne, if I'm
Damian
not
Wayne. Yeah,
mistaken.
I think I forget his son's name, but
It's John
yeah,
because the other dude's name is Jonathan,
yeah,
and he's named after his dad,
yeah.
basically.
And man, I'm excited to see this, man. Damian
Mhm.
Wayne in the animations is a savage, and all
Yeah,
of them, and like he's a goddamn savage. So I'm
facts.
excited, but like we've never really seen Superman's son before in the animations, though. At
Nah, they
least
only show
in the main,
Superboy.
yeah, and the main like continuity and stuff. Like he's not in
Superboy
as
is the one that takes
yeah,
the place of him for
yeah,
everything. Young Justice,
hmm
Titans, like it's always Superboy.
hmm
That's never John Kent
yeah.
ever.
And so I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out. Oth- Other than that, they didn't really give us any other information.
Mhm.
One of the other things about DC fandom this year was they didn't give us a whole lot of like footage, but they made a lot of announcements for things that are going to be coming out in 2022, 2023, and 2024. 2023 and 4 are basically the main years. I think we're going to see most of the stuff finally come in like trailers and stuff. Uh, but until then, you know, we just kind of have the word. Um, but I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I could not agree more, man. It seems, I mean, I think we have a picture on our Instagram. You guys can go check out, and
Mhm,
I mean, even that it looked
mhm.
pretty decent. So
Yeah,
it got me pretty hyped. So
yeah.
I'm
So
definitely ready for
get
everything
excited,
to
guys.
come, and I'm hoping they'll surprise us and give it, like a R rating or something, and then we get
Mhm.
to see some freaking what's it called, Brightburn
Yeah,
type of like
dude. Knowing
1v1 action.
the DC animated movies, they have no chill. Like they'll straight up
Mm,
like I wouldn't doubt it if Damien kills him, and then like a big alien invasion happens the moment he kills him, and then like
facts.
it's just him looking up in the sky as everything's about to just be burned, and it's
Yeah.
like I just see the defeat and like the shame in his eyes, and then it cuts off. Like that's
I'm
exactly the type
pumped
of
for
shit.
uh
Injustice.
Injustice.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
It
that's
might be
gonna
out.
be fire. It
No,
probably
it
is.
might be available to watch actually.
It might be actually. Yeah. Justice. Movie.
or it comes out later this month, October 18th. Oh, so tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, okay. Something to look out for this week. uh,
Yeah.
our review and reaction to that because that's something definitely we'll probably check out. Um,
For real.
but I'm pumped, man.
Where's that gonna be at? Is that only?
It's VOD, so like Apple,
Oh, okay.
VOD or
So you'll
Voodoo.
have to it has to get
Yeah,
purchased,
yeah,
rented, so to
yeah.
speak.
And
Yeah.
typically, it's like on the lowest, it'll be like $3.99. It could be $6.99,
Hmm.
or they might make you buy the whole movie to watch it, which is like $20. Um, but we'll see. We'll see.
We gonna see.
But
Uh,
moving right along though, like when we did mention this prior before when we were talking about Blue Beetle, we do have our first official look of concept art for the live action Batgirl movie. Um,
mhm.
Other than that, we don't have a whole lot of information regarding it or a release, but we do have this art still for you guys to check out, and it's a pretty cool vibe. And I feel like
Yeah.
this is very reminiscent to like the current Batgirl comic run as well, because a lot of the
Mm,
covers that I see, I'm getting this in this vibe in those covers. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I believe we do know the actor who is playing the Batgirl. I think, and that was something we reported a while back as well.
Yes,
But
it
I'm not.
is.
I can't. I don't know. Remember her name though.
I can't
Uh,
either. Hold on, let me see. Batgirl.
but they are going to make her have red hair in this as well, from what I saw. Um, she has red hair here. The suit looks pretty reminiscent to what we get in the animated movies as well. Um,
I don't
because
think.
back maybe it's 2023.
I have no idea. I don't think. I can't find a.
Oh, Leslie Grace, I think is the one that. No, wait, is that the? Yeah, I think Leslie Grace, I think is the one that. Yeah, Leslie Grace is the one that's going to be playing her.
Oh, okay.
But again, she's got to have that red hair, and I know we talked about this before. We didn't like the way the red hair looked on the person that they had to play Batgirl in the Batgirl show. It,
Batwoman.
Batwoman, I'm sorry. It just didn't look that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so I'm curious to see how they're going to do it.
For
Um,
real.
because
It was atrocious.
yeah, it was pretty bad. However, what I saw some tweets yesterday after they released the next season's trailer. Uh, People were tweeting like, "Yo, maybe I have to start watching the show because it looks like they're going in this next season." So,
Mm,
um, I don't know if we're going to be able to put up watching that. It might be that we skip season one altogether and just watch season two, and even
facts.
that might be a hard, a hard thing to accomplish.
I mean, I haven't watched any of it yet, so
Yeah,
I'll give the first episode a try. Every
yeah,
every single review that we heard was trashing Batwoman, and
mhm.
then when they switched the actresses, they trashed it even more, and it was just like
Even we
this
trashed it.
is
And we just saw the stills.
yeah, it was just getting trashed left and right, and it was like, man, this isn't it, this isn't it, this isn't it.
Yeah,
So, hopefully this will be better.
yeah.
Uh,
Um, if you guys have watched Batwoman, let us know. Is it worth watching? Uh,
mm,
you know, or is it complete dog water? To be
let
honest,
us know.
I think dog water is a little high on the list. Maybe whale pee. I don't know. Like something a little. I don't know. Just let us know. You know what I mean?
Well, P, bro, you be wildin'.
You know,
Hey,
well,
but hey, they have Batwing on there now, so they
yeah,
might be trying to bring it back to life somehow, some
yeah.
way.
So something to look out for. But I'm excited for this. I think this could be a good movie. Um, and I think it's going to focus. I think this Batgirl is Barbara Gordon.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be a cool aspect as well. I'm excited.
Batgirl and Batwoman are not the same person.
Yes, I didn't
Okay.
know that until I watched the animated DC stuff, because there's so
Yeah.
many different Batman characters in the animated
Yes.
stuff. Uh, and
Yeah, because Batgirl is Barbara Gordon, and
mhm,
then Batwoman is someone completely different.
yeah, and then there's a Bat person that's uh, the mom of Damien, and then there's just all kinds of stuff, and
Mhm.
you can see a lot of it in Batman Bad Blood. That's a good one in the animated films. But
Yeah.
what do we got up next, man?
Yo, well, coming up next, we have some new behind the scenes. Oh my goodness, wait, it disappeared on me. My bad, y'all. Some new behind the scenes stills from Shazam Fury of the Gods.
Ooh, at least those look pretty awesome, man. And again, I think a lot of these were taken from the first look trailer that they gave us, and really kind of gave us our first look into these two characters here.
Yeah.
Uh, and it looks like they're going to really emphasize on the gods portion of
Yes, sir.
the title, because I saw a griffin, I saw like an evil dragon thing, I saw an evil like crow that looked like a man. I saw different people, and like again, we have I think on Twitter there's only four, and I think we only have four for you guys to see here. Uh, but on our Instagram we have a lot more for you guys to check out that were stills from this
Mm,
for this at Marvel Bros 23. So be sure to check out our Instagram to see more of the content that we were reporting on during the event.
for sure.
But yeah, man, they look pretty awesome. Like just this is definitely not this one does not do them justice compared to the other ones. Um,
Yeah.
but uh, it's hard to tell if they're going to be villains or like they're the villain, right?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Def
Definitely
okay,
giving some
that's
different
that
vibes, yo.
that's some villain vibes right there.
Straight villain.
I was like, oh yeah, she's the cute grandma, and then I'm like, oh, jeez, now we got,
The grandma
uh,
that'll murder you.
yeah, I'm gonna,
She's the witch from Sleeping Beauty.
yeah, I'm gonna end the world and then sleep on their corpses like a baby. Like that's the vibe.
Like a baby.
That's the vibe. I look at she even got the black apple.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, okay. I love this actor, by the way. I'm
For
sad that
real.
we don't see her in a lot and more. She's been in Kill Bill. She's been in
Mhm.
Charlie's Angels. Um,
Lucy Liu.
mhm. I just wish there's a lot more stuff that we see her in. 'Cause I think she's a great actor. But I'm loving the suit. I wish we got to see a little more in terms of like what the suit she has on looks like. But oh yeah, and here's a different suit that
This
we see.
is just nice. I
Yeah,
think this is the same as this.
it is the same.
But we
Okay, it's
just
just the
have,
lighting.
yeah,
Okay.
just a better view on it.
Hmm.
And that's fire. And yo, they kind of look like they got some evil vibes going on. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe
Yeah.
some what's it called? Like the dude that tries to come back and to get Superman to go back to Krypton. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, fuck.
I can't think of it. They're in
Uh,
like the first three Superman movies.
General Zod.
Yes, General Zod and his little
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe that's what the movie's about.
Yeah.
Or like maybe it's the god like after the events of what happened in the first one. Uh, these two among the gods that had worked with Shazam are
Mm.
now like maybe they were released or like woke up, and now they're trying to like
Mm.
this is our world. We need to take over it because this is what we're meant for. Like we're gods, you're people, you know. And now
Yeah.
Shazam and all his brothers and sisters have to work together to prevent that from happening. You know.
I'm happy to see that we're getting all of them back again
Yeah.
as well. That's something that I was like kind of nervous about with the first movie was
Hmm.
like, man, they're putting a lot of eggs into this basket. I hope
Yeah.
we don't get these people like retconned out of 2 and 3, so to speak, But
and they
I
and they
think that
got
was actually the first still that they gave us,
yeah,
like that we reported on, was the Shazam family. So,
and they got new suits since then as well.
oh yeah, that's right, that's
Or
right.
or that still was to promote them getting a different suit design all around.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm excited, man. I mean, when this was first announced at the last DC fandom, last DC fandom was just a wild. Like that was
Yeah.
that I was on the road to Oregon and I was just tweeting away and I was blown away because I was watching it live and tweeting at the same time. And man, it was an
Mhm.
experience. It really was. But it also was like 3 days of like,
Yeah.
uh, and we also had a schedule, which was cool. This time we didn't have a schedule, which was not cool.
And this time, I don't think it was
It was
even two
not three
days. It was
days.
just one day,
It
right?
was
Or
one day. And I think
4 hours.
today they might have had like an after party in Australia or
Mm.
something like that. But like I don't know if they didn't really show anything. Um, but yeah, man, awesome stills, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen in this movie. I feel like what I just said might be the premise of the movie. Not gonna lie,
What?
like how like they were awakened and now they're trying to take over Earth again because they're like gods,
Mm.
And then now Shazam's like,
Yeah.
okay, gotta step in. This can't really happen. Like this is not like that anymore.
Yeah.
That might
That's
be the
not
vibe.
that's not how we do things.
Yeah. But man, on to our last item on the docket. This is one of the this was one of the things that they released prior to the Batman being released at
Okay.
some point because yesterday also happened to be the 20th year anniversary of the original Wonder Woman movie or show. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But Patty Jenkins has announced that Wonder Woman 3 is currently in the works. Okay. Um,
Ooh.
Something to be excited for. I appreciate, but I think Patty Jenkins kind of sucks as a director. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Um,
Is she the
I
one that's made all of them,
She's the one that she
or
made
just the first
she
one,
made
or
the
what?
last one that we roasted the hell out of.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That one
Um,
was trash.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
she
what
made
other
the first
movies
one.
she's done, but I
Um,
don't think she should be doing this one.
I I don't mind it. I just felt like the one that she had made was just
No, yeah, she did make the first one.
way too political. Like watching it was just so hard, honestly. And I was just like, what are we doing here? Are we trying to communicate to Congress? Like, is that what this is about? I'm trying to watch a movie. I don't want to get into you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's something
I'm
that we
I'm
always. That's something that we always get into a rant about
yeah.
afterwards,
I need to
and
stop.
yeah, because it's like, yo, what, why do we have to do that with the movies, yo? Like,
I'm about to pop
we
a
wouldn't
vein.
have any issues, but every time these, and it's only when when women producers or directors are in charge of women-led superhero movies that they do that in, though. Like,
There's a time and
any
place.
other movie
There's a
under
time and place
their
for everything.
repertoire is like just like regular movies, but as soon as they get a superhero movie, it's like, oh yeah, we're about to throw down that we're
And
about
they
to
did.
make yeah,
And they did, which was awesome. However, I think it really impacted the way the movie was.
yeah.
It
It
really,
had nothing to do with the movie.
it really wasn't a good time watching that movie. I'm not even, I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't say that it was a great movie because it really
For
wasn't.
multiple reasons, though.
Yeah, you could check out a review of that as well. Most of it's just us ranting and just trashing the shit out of
And
it.
furious, yeah.
Yes, so that's something to be in store for. And that's like we're never like that. We never like
It's
if there's a
only
good
on a yeah,
like the movie has to be really bad for us to watch. And like so
like
far,
Artemis Fowl.
yeah, there's only been like two or three things that we've really kind of digged in
Yeah, it
on.
was Artemis Fowl, Wonder Woman.
What was the third? It was recently. I feel like GI Joe,
Yes, Snake
Snake Eyes,
Eyes. Yeah,
Snake
yeah.
Eyes.
Woo! Yeah.
We were so
Yeah.
excited too, because I loved the first Wonder Woman. I really did. I know you didn't, but I loved the first Wonder Woman. I liked the story. Um,
I was happy to watch Wonder Woman 84 in my house from the pleasure of my couch.
Yeah. I, I'm as like I don't want to call myself a historian because I'm not like a historian, but like I love history and I love learning about I love World War stuff and whatnot. And I feel like the way they kind of utilized that theme with part one was great, and two just dropped the ball. I don't even know what they were doing. I really don't. Um, I
Mhm.
mean, I get the whole premise of it, but
It was super cheesy too.
yeah, it was so
Remember
it was
how she like threw the dude and then like
it
threw
was
the
too
chair and then like made the dude land in the chair? It was like, wait, what?
it was too cliche, and that's super weird to say. But it was like sometimes cliche is okay. However, this one was just like, why? This 2021. Like you could do
Every
better.
great moment was in the trailer. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
and
crazy.
yeah, that's another good. Yeah, or ranting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, but with all that said, guys, let us know if you guys are excited for Wonder Woman 3 or just anything that we've talked about today. And that pretty much rounds out all the great moments that happened during DC fandom.
yeah.
Along with all that, all the great trailers were dropped. I'm talking stuff for Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Gotham Knights, the Batman, the Flash First Look, Peacemaker, Naomi, Aquaman: The Lost
Mhm.
Kingdom behind the scenes, Black Adam, Catwoman: The Haunted, and Shazam. There's a whole bunch of stuff that is going to be available for you guys to watch as well, and you guys are going to be able to watch us react to that throughout the week. So be on the lookout for that because we're excited to check out all those trailers.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. And make sure you guys check out our website, www.marvelbros.com. And the next time we're live, you can check us out there, or you can purchase our merchandise or leave a donation to help out what we are doing here at
Yep.
Marvel Bros. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in with us today. And make sure you tune in because we'll be doing a pop culture news update next Sunday for sure, and we'll
Hmm.
probably be going live throughout this week about something. So
Yeah.
make sure you tune in and join our Discord as well. That link to that is on our website as well in the comment section and description box of this
Yep.
video. Uh, what is that? Thanks for. I didn't even know you were still here, Bedrock. That's what's up, my man.
Appreciate
I
it,
hope you
Bedrock.
have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you at.
Hmm.
I hope everybody has a good one.
Also, before we head out, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros 23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. We post all of our content and much more.
That's right.
And with that said, we'll
See you
catch you
on the
guys next
next
time.
one.
Peace.
Excelsior. Marvel Bros. Pop Culture News Updates are now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. You can also watch Marvel Bros. Live every Sunday on Facebook.com, or you can watch them on YouTube where we upload regularly. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Marvel Bros 23 to keep up with all things Marvel and everything pop culture.